Good morning, friends. It is Sunday, the 24th of May, 2020, and it looks like we're going to start to come out of this isolation. In the next couple of weeks, things shall return to us being out a little bit more as we're comfortable and as places open. There's a lot of confusion going on in the world. What's truth and what's lies? And the biggest confusion is within our own self. Mental illness and physical illness, I have found in 52 years of studying health and what causes it and what breaks it down on every level, is we need to live the truth of what we know in our heart and soul. Not what other people say, not what our families say, our religions say, our country says. We need to live the truth of what we know, what we feel. It's not about opinion. It's not about sides. It's about listening and knowing that if we're in confusion, if we're in emotion, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. And we know now there's something very wrong in the whole world. Are we a world of love? Or are we a world of hate, of greed? Are we a world who looks out for the earth and one another? Or are we afraid that we're not going to get enough, or that we have to have power over people? We have learned these patterns even in the most subtle ways. We want to fix everybody. We want them to do it the way we think they should. We want them to agree with us. We want them to conform to us. That's controlling. That's conditional love. And that happens in a lot of families and in the whole world. Unconditional love is that we work together to support ourselves first. Because if we're not true to ourselves, we're creating chaos in the world. It all comes back to being true to ourselves, even if it's not a popular opinion to others. What we know to be true causes us peace and ease, even if we don't like it. If we're trying to live to get along with someone else or to believe or to be a part of a group instead of ourselves, we are at dis-ease and we feel crazy. Learning to love ourselves and each other enough to tell the truth, to stand by truth, to understand that lies hurt everyone. So wherever this touches you today, this is the message that came through in my meditation this morning. People are having a dark night of the soul. And a dark night of the soul is nothing more than breaking through illusion to truth and not having the support or feeling the support. This is a dark night of the soul for the world. It's time to break through the illusions. It's time to stop agreeing with lies. It's time to find truth and live it step by step. We can't heal on a huge level until we heal on an individual level. Each person affects many people. And as we love ourselves enough, individually and collectively, we learn how important the truth is. The truth breaks through disease, mental illness. The truth helps us align with divine, which is universal law, which is what works. Man-made laws of control and greed and anger and fear and separation and prejudice, they don't work. And I don't care who you are. It's time to drop that low-level energy and belief system and actions and words and start to live the truth, which is love, unconditional love. And it all begins with ourselves. The ego doesn't act out when we love ourselves. The ego is strong and loving and kind and helps us move forward in a positive way, in a productive way. But when we're always playing the ego games in our mind and in our words and in our life, making excuses, feeling not good enough, or bullying, feeling too good, listening to negative dialogue in our head telling us we're bad or wrong, or a failure, judging, blaming, shaming ourselves and one another. This is a crazy world. This is not the truth. The truth is we are all divine, and we have an opportunity to align with that divinity in this time and to stop the bullshit and to stop the suffering. We know what we need to do with healthcare, with self-care, with government. We know what needs to be done. Our Constitution is aligned with universal law and divinity, and it was quite a reach when it was written. It was a reach for us to achieve it, and we're going backwards more and more, and this has to stop. In your own heart and soul, look at this Sunday as a day to break through to the light of your heart and soul. And as you live in the world, make choices from wisdom and truth and love. Let go of fear. Let go of not belonging to whatever hurts. And find the truth that sets you free. Because as each one of us is set free, we open up more and more of the light of the world, of the potential of the world, of the beauty of the world. When we focus on what's not, we create more of that. So focus on the good, the positive, what we can create together. Band together with one other person today and have a positive conversation about what we can do together to move forward back into the world in a way that's going to change the world so that it works. And on the virus, I will say, build up your immunity. It's not about a vaccine. It's about health. It's about physical, mental, and emotional health. It's about eating well, thinking well, loving well, yourself first, and everyone else. But when we're at odds inside, our body is at odds inside, and it makes us very vulnerable to disease. So look at the markers. People who are catching this virus are often not eating well. And that's really a basic. When I was told I was going to die 52 years ago, that's the first thing I looked at, nutrition. And my family wasn't eating good nutrition. They thought they were, but there was a whole opening into foods that were not healthy for us, that we thought were good in those years. And I researched and found differently and started to work with that. Eating, thinking, allowing our lives to be lived in alignment with the good, with the positive, with the best for us, no matter what anybody else thinks. You're not disloyal when you're living the truth of you. When you're disloyal to your truth, that's when we die inside a little bit every day and we attract dis-ease. So a very strong message this morning, a loving, strong message this morning. Be well, enjoy this beautiful day, Sunday, but look at your life. Where are you not telling yourself the truth? Where are you making excuses or reasons to make bad decisions? And choose again. Many blessings, dear ones. It's a time to be strong, and that's why this is a strong message. Always in love, Janet Straight Arrow. Be the medicine. We are the medicine for the world when we live in alignment with truth. Live the power of you, that positive, strong, loving, caring being that you are. BeTheMedicine.com. I'm here to help you. Many blessings. Beautiful Sunday.